Well, I thought I may as well come on straight away, only because I am catching my breath because I realised I had to get my rubbish bins out. So I checked the chart and it was still the regular rubbish and the greens. So that's why I sort of sounded a little bit puffy, and why I thought, look, I need to hum into this. One of the things I've discovered over time that's been a really great benefit for me is sound therapy, is creating the vibration within by singing, by just toning, by whatever means that actually gives that inner massage. And I absolutely love it. The times where you need that is to catch your breath, which is what I was doing. I wasn't puffing too much, but I did have to get those bins out in a hurry. So good morning, everyone. It is me. I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do the daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And I can see that Kim's already on the road to work. So good morning, Kim, and wonderful to have you listening in, even if you can't watch what the cards are presenting. And I was so excited. I really am excited by the cards this morning. They're gorgeous. Just the way that the layout is, it's wonderful. I was very excited, very. Here we go. We're going to go over to the cards. Certainly tap into, here's me. I didn't hide Kim's comment. Here's me. Hi, Connie. Lovely to see you there. Forgetting to press the buttons, and I like pressing the buttons. And good morning to you, Renatoo. It's beautiful to have you here. I was about to press the button that takes us over to the next view, the one of the cards. So, hi, Kay. So you're awake thanks to the neighbour's dog. Ooh, well, sometimes that's okay. And it is a good morning. It is. And I had Peanuts yesterday have a teeth clean and, the polish and all that sort of stuff because she needed another process just to check a lump. So she was under anaesthetic yesterday. So she was actually very quiet this morning, which is nice. She's actually under the table. No, she's not under the table. She's had her tablet. She's behind me. She's behind me. Look, tap into your spiritual connections. Be present in where you are, wherever you are in the moment now, so that you can connect with what the messages are that you're receiving from the cards. So good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Molly. Now, I'm not sure that, you made it today. So you have been on before. Lovely to have you back again. And to all those who are watching from wherever in the world, welcome, because it could be your good evening. And to those in replay as well who are watching because they can't make the live stream. Now, I am going live to my YouTube channel at Ros Boundy. I'm going live to my Facebook. Oh, that looks like it's the page. Yes, it is. My Facebook page, that's Ros Boundy, the Ros Boundy page itself, like the profile, and the mytimetv.live page. So there's 3 spaces in Facebook. You can find me live right now. And the other place is the Body Soul app. And I'm on the Oracle page. For those who are managing to get onto that app, that's where you'll see me. I think I skipped the right and put it on. It's the right page, but I usually do the community. And I didn't this morning. I think it's on the Oracle page. So for Adair, Virginia, Dave, whoever else, Misty Love, that might be watching on the Body Soul app, I'm on the Oracle page. Who might be watching here. Sometimes Adair is here as well as there. So, yeah, the two-place thing we can do with our technology these days. It's always going to be interesting, isn't it? And we have got, Sarah is in Florida, so it is her evening. So there you go. I had wondered about that, and you often watch the replay, Molly. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. And good morning to Michaela, who is a regular. Sometimes early, sometimes in the middle. We can't always make exact times, can we? Sometimes I pop on late. I'm not this morning. So here we go with the cards that have presented, and I just absolutely love them. We've got the Owl card that I usually start with. So here we go for that. And it is Fortune Favours the Brave. So really, what are we reading from this? It is this owl in flight. It's actually take that step, fly high, move forward in whatever way you need. I'm trying to get it focused there. Isn't it a gorgeous owl? Just be brave and take the step. Gather your wings and spread them wide. Fly. That's what I was getting from that. So here we go. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here too this morning. Because sometimes you can't make it, isn't it? I've got the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. That is the Leanne and Deb's creation. And the card that came from that one this morning is the snake. So it's actually shedding your skin, preparing to heal and transform. So it really is that new transformation. You are always evolving and growing. So hence why we need to keep shedding our skin. We don't need that is slaking off. Even our own skin does that. So with the snake, it's just that little more obvious because they don't have actual, the scales are flexible itself, but the skin itself doesn't grow with them. Besides, they have to shed it. So as a skin, isn't it beautiful? I just love the gilding and the colours that they've got in those. So I'll leave that there. And the deck that I use for the spread itself is the Gilded Reverie LENORMAND that Sarah Marchetti has created. So here we go with this gorgeous spread that I absolutely love. 5 cards as per usual. And we've got the moon in the home space. I just got to remember what are the positions. The moon is in the home space. We've got the stars in the workspace, compass as our unexpected, the child as our role, and the owls in that central and outcome position, that bit that is at the end of our day, but it's also the main part of how I read these decks, these cards. And it is a magnificent spread, isn't it, Rina? I absolutely agree. It's beautiful. So with the moon, goes through its cycles. We're in our home space here, so there's certainly some cycling going through. I'm not sure. I think we're in a bit of a new moon phase. I haven't checked my astrology. I don't keep a tight look at what is happening astrologically. I just know that the energies do shift as to the positioning of the moon and the planets. So here we've got the moon in our home space. And it really is giving us that indication, look, we are going through a cycle. We do need to move with it as the tides do. So we've got that is the solar mechanism, the galactic mechanism thing, I think, that the moon sits above, so that it actually does affect. It's not just the earth that we have this moon for. It is part and parcel of what is the whole astrology or astronomy, whichever you like to see it as. And there are the stars in the background, and that's balanced by what we've got in our workspace. So we've got the stars, that further out factor, but it's still our zodiac. It's still all that influence of the energies of what is happening cosmically. So we're stepping into that in the workspace that brings us that we can look to the stars to see what potential there is in our day-to-day. Astrology is a very powerful tool as well for, look, I wouldn't say predicting, but giving us guidelines of what might be the influences in our day-to-day. So if you need more detailed stuff, there is people around who can give you that. I can, as far as a straight-out report from my Astro Gold program. But as far as the interpretations, I'm not as au fait with the detailed interpretations of what astrology brings. I can give you a roughly, but not detail. But everything is happening in its proper influence, proper planning, proper what is there that we look at within is just that in instinctive, the intuitive, the what do you feel? That is the energies of what the influences of the planets and the stars and everything is giving us. That's part of what is our spiritual connection as well. So we're needing to tap into that and really trust what is our understandings and our what we that feeling of what's next that we're jumping into. That tapping into the gut feeling, follow that for your day to day and see how that pans out in your workspace as much as it is in your home space. They are connected. We're a living being that has our home and our work. And as much as we like to have them separated, they're not. They are an influence that we can have. Across that, there is no boundary really, but there sort of is. I think you understand what I mean. Here we've, as far as the energy of what the moon is bringing to our home space, we've just got that further out and look a bit more into or away from, or whichever way you're sensing that for today in your workspace. And because I do my work from home, that for me means there is certainly, definitely that connection of what is the energies of source. And, how do you actually interpret and quantify what is the, that you can't touch? It's faith, it's trust, it's that soul connection. It is that we're connecting with a spirit, and we're certainly being guided to trusting that for both our home and workspace today. That's all I can explain it as. I can't seem to even find the words for it. Okay. And, good morning, Nat. I just noticed that you're here as well, and so is Kerry Ann. Good morning. It is a happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Rubbish picking up day I mentioned earlier. So thank you for being here. Feels like a perfect balance between home and work. Yes, that's a great way of summarising that one, Sarah. Thank you. And definitely interconnected from Sandra. Absolutely. So sometimes there just isn't the right words, but you two have succinctly stated, absolutely, it is. There's the balance between them and interconnection. In that unexpected space, we have the compass. So at any time where you're feeling like you're a little bit, and I'll say ungrounded, like you are too far out in these spaces, the cosmos, that out there, rather than feeling like you're present here and grounded. What I'm feeling with the compass is those moments are going to be brought back so that you are going to ground and redirect. Have that compass realigning you to what direction you're meant to be going. So that's where I found, when I saw this spread, I thought, oh, absolutely bloody perfect. It just really gelled with me when I saw it laid on the table. And the compass at the top is that unexpected. How many times are you going to need it today? You won't know. It's unexpected. You'll feel that pull back into, look, redirect, put your focus to what it needs to be put to. And just gather yourself, put your feet on the ground and ground it so that you are feeling that stability. I'm just feeling, it really gelled. It really did feel like, to me, instead of these are that energies of what is that spiritual, the wholeness of, wow, we don't even know the half of it. And there's that wholeness held together with ours, finding the wisdom in it. I'll speak to that in a bit. And here we are. Our role is being almost that childlike wonderment, because this is where I find this card means so much to me, because I read so much as a child. I stayed up, head under the sheet with a torch reading books when I was still going through school, because Mum and Dad got sick of telling me to turn the light off. And I would be reading 2 or 3 in the morning. I had got used to not having much sleep. I just loved reading. And here's this book that's open book with all the adventures and possibilities here with the child looking onward. And I feel that child still within. It's not something that's, that the child in me has just disappeared and gone away as I've grown older. It's just grown bigger. And here we are, I'm still wondering at what is ahead, what is the possibilities, how much more can be in my life as far as the adventures and the discoveries and the bringing in new things. You sort of wonder, gee, there's got to be an end to it. But you look at what my parents started with as going to their school on a horse and cart. That's how their travel was then. And we look at what we've got now with electric vehicles that can take us almost silently. And the technology that we have, that all there was then for them was the pen and or pencil and paper, probably slate boards, even for some of them in the earlier years, my grandparents. And you sort of think, wow, we have grown, but look at all the adventures that each and every one of us over time have had. And there's still that coming forward. So move into that energy and allow what is the wisdoms from that. We do communicate. What a lot of our technology is communicating, just like I'm doing now. Just sharing time and space and knowledge and wisdom and communication, communicating it through, cool, what does it go through? Airwaves? Here we go, space. We don't see it. We just know it works. How those inventors discovered it, who knows? Go back to Tesla, go back to, all of those in the before time almost. It has been as it's meant to be. And we're here needing to find that wisdom that's within it and keep communicating with each other in the ways that we have, that are growing and developing, but not forgetting where it's come from as well, because that's part of what the wisdom is learning from those past lessons and history as such too. And Sarah's just saying, yes, you're a big kid. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You know me too well. And we've got Summer saying hello. How are you, Summer? And Kay is there as well. Nice to have you being here too. And yes, you big kid, giggling Gertie. Oh, thank you. Look, I hear a bit more frequently these days, and because I've gone swimming. There is a local swimming centre, so I've gone swimming regularly now. I do 2 days a week. And you sort of think it's just such a beautiful, weightless space. It's almost like you're in this cosmos, just floating around, because I love floating. I love just doing the floating. Sometimes I'll move. Well, I do. I go back and forward. What you do when you're swimming in water. It's lovely. It's just that time that it gives me to just be floating there. Everything else is superfluous. It's being in the present moment and experiencing it. And, there's so many times you pick up little conversations from others that are, the creaking bones and all the stuff about getting old and the rest. And I've shared that occasionally too, because the back does get a bit off, and I don't have bothersome knees, but a friend does. And there's things that we start to feel physically, but it's that adventure of the mind and spirit. I don't ever want to lose it, to have that. I like the giggling Gertie part. Thanks, Sarah. I really do. My eyes going back to that comment. And hi, Mark. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you for popping in. And I know those who are on the Body Soul app are just going to have to find it on the Oracle later, because Oracle group page later, because I did pick the wrong one this morning. It doesn't matter. And you float in the pool every day. Oh, it is so healing, recharging. I love it. I've got to drive down to mine. I could walk to the beach, but I'm not swimming in that. I don't know where the rips are, and I don't know if I'd be able to handle getting out of one these days. I have done that once before, but I was younger. Recharging, it's beautiful. It's just the beautiful energies, and refreshing. Yeah. It's just the beautiful letting go of holding the physical energy and allowing that is, it's almost ethereal, being able to float in that space of weightlessness. It would be absolutely, will we ever get the chance to go into space and have that experience in real life? Would it be the same as what we imagine? And this is where I love having this child card here, because our imagination has no boundaries. It is not even held by the physical. And that's what I absolutely love with this spread. There is just so much possibility in what we've got, and this is in our day-to-day. It's being present in our day-to-day. Each moment that you're moving through, whatever it is you're doing, whatever you've got planned, that you can actually be fully present with it and hold that wonder at all that it's taken for every part of that to be where it is to that moment you're experiencing through the day. I mean, it's not possible to do that each second because our minds and bodies wouldn't cope with that. But every so often, allow that compass, that redirection to hold your attention and being present, to give you that guidance. What way next? What am I experiencing? Look at all the history that's come into the development of that particular item you're holding in your hand at the time that it might come to you to redirect. And like, it's just, for me, that's mind-blowing. It really does take me even now past the moon, past the cosmos to be, and that brings it back into being within. It's it's so hard to explain. Yeah, refresh and recharge, Mark, absolutely. Yes, it is the being in the water, floating like that. And I like this. Children explore and find the fun in the smallest things. It's a good reminder of how valuable the simple can be. Find out that within. Yes. You're explaining so well what I'm finding hard for the words. Really is. And it is a nice comment, isn't it, from Sarah? Yes. Sandra. Yes, Sandra. Well, Sarah had a good one too. I like the giggling and being childlike. Look, it's just being in the fullness. I love that, Sarah. Yeah. Being in, and I will change it back from the cards now, being in the fullness of who you are. We are not competing with other people. We needn't. It's something that the further along in maturing that I grow, it really is an absolutely superfluous waste of time to compete with other people in who we are. Be you. I'm being me. Be you, and be it to the best. Just enjoy life. Enjoy that process of learning and growing and moving forward. If you have to take a step back or two sometimes to actually be your own witness, that can be a really good growing tool too, a learning process. But it's all still being present in each and every moment as we're moving forward and being me, being you. So, yes, I agree. Both wise women, Sarah and Sandra. It's wonderful, isn't it? Oh, Ali. Good morning, Ali. Lovely to see you here too. I'm so sorry for those on the Body Soul app that I didn't put it on the right page, right group. It's a similar type of app as, I won't call it similar to Facebook, but some of the processes are, you choose a group you tap into and all that sort of stuff and make comments, but it's not got the likes and the competing and stuff. It's just being part of a community, and the various little different communities. There is an Oracle group in there, and there is a community group, and there's some others that are run by others of the members. And I hit the wrong one. Well, it's not a wrong one. It's just the one that I haven't been using for a while. So there you go. You should try it out. It's called bodysoul.app. I'll look for Body Soul app. Those who are soul-minded, soulpreneurs, I would call them, Body Soul app. And it's got a mermaid. If you look at that on your portable, the portable devices, mobile devices, I'm starting to go back into old language, aren't I? So here we go. There's Vicky's, and I forgot to take your comment down. Sorry about that. thanks, Mark, for that. I keep saying Marcus because it's Mark Barris. I'm seeing the two words together. Not that that's a problem, I hope. Apologies, though. And good morning from Vicky. Lovely to have you here. You may need to go back and watch the replay. So, Susan, good morning. And Sydney, yes. Yes, I'm sure everyone is well now. So I'm wide awake and I'm needing to actually probably move on to allow each and every one of you to move into your days as well. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Really look at these cards or just pop them back up on the board there. Really feel into the energy of these cards for today and continue onwards with that wonderful childlike, adventure-seeking, exploring heart. And with all that you do, be it from the heart space that you are really bringing your heart and soul into being you and experiencing what you do need to learn, but also what you're doing each and every step in the present moment too, so that it's not just autopilot. Too much we live in autopilot. Okay. I'll leave it there. So thank you. Here's the thank yous from Sarah. Have a wonderful day to everyone. Love and laughter. Thanks. And from Rena, thank you so much. You look forward to every morning. Oh, and wishing everyone a wonderful magic day too. And Rosie, still in New South Wales. Oh, Lightning Ridge today. Wonderful, because you are travelling around, aren't you? So have a wonderful time. Keep being the best you, and namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.